facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Yeah, what's up?
This is episode 14. I got something to say. You ready?
But hold up, I got something to say.
Down and in prison. So I think you guys are definitely on a great track, and what you're doing is, very commendable.
Welcome to episode 14. This is I Got Something to Say. I'm SAF Mo, your prison lawyer, with my man
Ron B in the middle.
Special guest here today. He blessed us with his appearance.
Man.
My man.
Oh, it's Bloc.
Bloc, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
He about to bring it to us. I met him a while ago, been politicking. He owns a restaurant out there in Brooklyn Park. Y'all.
My bad.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
With Soul Food, 7800 Zane, Brooklyn Park, 55443.
Killing good food, y'all. Y'all check my man out. Let them know I got something to say. Sent you there. We're gonna kick this off. I want we've been talking about this in the real pit about how we want to talk about felons winning after prison, because
shout out to the convicted fellas doing better than people with no felons.
Support the real, and I feel like personally that's a conversation that never really being had. All we see is fellas going back. You know what I'm saying? That's all they talk about. Motherfuckers going back. Motherfuckers can't get their shit straight. There's a bunch of us done figured it out and sick of that motherfucking criminal justice system. There's one of the brothers.
It ain't simple either,
It ain't hard, it ain't simple, but you gotta like open up your mind, and sometimes you gotta bite your tongue.
No, I don't look at it like you gotta bite your tongue. I look at it like you gotta just be who you are, be real, stand for what you stand for. Because if you bite your tongue, then you're gonna continue to bite your tongue for every little thing. So it's just like, let's just, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta take it for what it is, not for what it's been said or what's been done. Because if you bite your tongue, you're gonna be just like, no.
To start us off from the beginning, Rambi, move over just a little bit. You kind of out. Yeah.
Good.
Y'all, start us off to what was your criminal conviction and when was it?
2000. I got convicted in 2003 for weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much time did you do?
What they gave me, 36 months.
And what did you do your time at? Stillwater, Fairboat?
I went to St. Cloud. I did the majority of my time in St. Cloud. Wow. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I did like 18 months there. Then I got out of there. I went to Lino Lakes.
Okay.
And then after that, it was like, they go to the little halfway houses and stuff.
Yeah. What was you thinking then when you was getting out? Like, this shit, I'm fucked up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was young. I was thinking, let's get right back to it. I'm just being real.
Yeah, I know. Keep it real. Keep it real. I know.
I'm gonna be smarter this time.
Yeah, it wasn't no. I was thinking being smart. So I was thinking I'm gonna get away with it this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it better.
I can't say I was being smarter because I ended up going back on a violation. So it was just.
What was the violation?
It was a violation. I got shot. You can't do
no
physical,
no
criminal,
nothing. Yeah, nothing.
And,
Parking ticket to send
it
you back.
fucked me up. Like, yeah, I'm a victim.
You got sent the fuck back
for getting shot.
Yeah.
When you go back?
Shit.
I heard that shit too.
That's fucking crazy.
I heard that shit before. I heard that shit before.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He got sent back. He was the victim and got sent back.
I heard that you can't have
at a
nothing.
Gas station. What's so crazy? I was at a gas station over north on Broadway.
At the murder show?
No, it was up the street from there. And two people were rival gangs probably. And I got, I'm
innocent
bystander.
I'm
literally pulling off. And I hear him and two hit my hand in my leg. I'm like, what the fuck?
So you're not even involved in
No,
you're not involved in
sir.
confrontation
I'm
at all.
pulling off.
Oh,
I'm literally pulling up at a light. And it went up that fast.
Y'all hear that? Since I'm Minnesota, get down.
That's crazy. Man got sent back to prison. He a victim. He wasn't involved in the shit at all.
That shit crazy.
That shit pissed me off, but it was just like, it is what it is. Like, I can't, like, at the end of the day, I was a product of my environment. So I had to accept the things that were going on at that time. You know what I mean? A lot of us don't understand that, and a lot of us, that's the reason a lot of us, we're going to get on that subject, go back, because we have made ourselves a product of our environment. A lot of people don't understand that.
Explain it then. You got the flow.
Environment. They know what it is. You know what it is in your environment, what's going on. You made yourself, you know what I mean, a part of something that's going on.
Right.
That's the best way I'm going to explain it, because you don't want to incriminate nothing that goes on in the street or nobody that's doing
No name dropping. No name dropping.
You know what I'm saying?
No name dropping.
What the fuck you say too, because the motherfucker say something trying to use it against you. But that's that time. We in new times now. But back then, like I said, when I got out to rewind, I was back on it. I'm back on gang time. I'm back on trying to see what it is. At the end of the day, I had a daughter too, so it was like I was juggling. But I had my older homeboy Doe. You know Doe. He told me.
No name drop.
No, you can't. I mean, that's cold.
Cold.
Yeah, cold.
You know, he told me, like, you know, shit, because you can continue throwing rocks at the penitentiary window eventually.
Yeah, they gonna open the door and let your ass in, that motherfucker. They got a bed for you too, and the lights stay on.
I'm looking at that nigga like this. I'm launching the bitches.
Motel 6
I'm the biggest ball. Fuck you talking about? You know,
free.
But it's just like. It's like, at the end of the day, experience is the best teacher. You know, that's something that I learned too, as growing as a man, young man, black man. You know what I'm saying? And
you originally from Minnesota?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's why I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
What from Minneapolis?
Yeah, Minneapolis. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
North side.
South side. We
South side.
Yeah, sir. I love the north side too. Don't get me wrong.
South side people with the north side.
Shout out to my north side niggas, because I love the north side. You know, but I grew up over south though. I'm really.
What part of south? How far south?
I was in the blood neighborhood. I grew up in the blood neighborhood. All up in that little neighborhood.
Oh, so you was digging back being booed?
No, but no, my God. You see what he wearing? You see what color he wearing?
I see what colors he wearing, but
I wasn't that. I got buddies that was that. Don't get me wrong. I love them to death. I know niggas that passed away. I love them to death. But I was just, when I grew up, my mom told me the sky was blue when I was born. So I stayed true to my sky.
So you was see right cat.
Yes, sir, see right cat, cuz. Yeah.
I know John. I met him through my guy John. John a good real motherfucker. John, he real people and shit.
Educated niggas.
Yeah, I fuck with John. Yeah.
Right hand and my left. At the end of the day, but growing up over south and growing up in north is a different reality. I'm gonna keep it real. When I was growing up over south, all you seen was money, balling niggas, shit that'll motivate you. Like I said, a product of your environment.
Yeah. I grew up in Chicago. I know what you're talking about.
I'm seeing niggas do shit that I ain't seeing niggas over north do. But when I get over north, I see it too. But I see. I live on 33rd Chicago. You know what I mean?
So that's enough for
So I seen that shit from the 1996 all the way.
It's still popular.
To the 2000s.
That's over there by your Karen home.
That shit was busting. Like, you know what I mean? I grew up over south. I know it was a conversation that they had on Facebook about the little boys playing with the kitchen set. I was one of them little boys that played with the kitchen set. I played with the kitchen set at every fucking district. Nigga, acting like I'm cooking. I loved to go to Children's Hospital because they had everything there.
Mm-hmm.
Plates, pans, pot, nigga, the food. Nigga, just, you know what I mean? That's why I'm a cook now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
I get it in.
it's good, yeah.
You know what I mean? But they were like making it seem like it's something like they, like kids are gay. No, I ain't got no, I'm not homophobic, none of that fuck shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just like, that's for whoever wants to do it. And them is kids.
Exactly.
You can't take a kid and
Try to
and build something off of him that he ain't even understanding.
right. Like you say, you grew up to be a cook, an
Yeah,
excellent cook.
and it was like, you know what I mean? I love cooking. You know what I mean? That's probably a part of why I was cooking. You know, cooking now, I mean, excuse me. You know what I mean? So it's just like, when I seen that, it's just like, I was a product of that environment too.
Yeah, but it's just,
You know?
to me, it's like if you look at the environment, it's like what brings, because if you was raised up maybe in a suburban area, maybe you would have leaned more toward the cooking aspect of it, went to culinary school.
I did. I went to culinary
Early
school.
on in your
When I
life.
got out of prison, I went to culinary.
After prison.
Yeah, after prison.
I'm saying that probably been
Before prison.
Before prison, I wasn't thinking about that shit. Yeah,
But
you're
you
right.
always
You're
said you
right.
love to cook though.
Yeah.
Before prison, you
So
think about cooking crack.
so you might have
You know what I'm talking about?
might have thought
I
about
don't know.
Cooking crack.
Yeah, that might have been the idea come. Motherfucker in the kitchen.
After prison,
Motherfucker
you
got
think
that
about
butt.
cooking food.
Yeah. I
But
was
I'm-
thinking about cooking crack too still.
But I'm
Crack
saying-
was after prison, but that I was a part of my environment. That's
But I'm telling you, if you was in a different
is what it
environment, instead of like
No, I know what you mean, though.
I had a partner say this one time when I was in the joint. He said if my uncle, when I at a certain age, my uncle, instead of giving me a baseball bat, he gave me an ounce of coke. I never looked back. What if he gave me a baseball bat? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Never, you know, he could have been
Exactly.
he could have did something right with the baseball bat. He could have did something wrong.
Yeah.
Just like the crack, you could did something right. You could did something wrong.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
You're a part of your environment doesn't mean that it's always bad.
It's not always bad. No,
It's
no,
not.
sir.
Some
No,
people
sir.
take that word and they look at that like, oh, probably your environment. No, it ain't always bad.
You can even be in a bad environment and come out good.
Exactly. I got a little brother. I love him to death. You know, Bobby Rogers, and it's just like he's cold to me. He's the coldest at art and the things that he do and he comes up with. You know what I mean? I think about him all the time. You know what I mean? He graduated from the Minnesota Arts Institution.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yep.
You know, he cold. I love it.
Was he? Is he a?
But he's seen the things that were going on.
He's made a different decision.
Exactly. But But one thing for certain, two things for sure. My mind wasn't going for that shit. Like you do what you do, but you don't invite them into what you do.
Right.
You
That's
understand what I'm
real.
saying?
That's real.
And I respected that.
That's
like
real.
She always told me, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it, baby.
Yeah.
You know. So I ran with that. I never in my life, my sisters or brothers. I got homeboys right now. Like nigga, they be seeing my sister. You know what I mean? That started the Angelea Soul Food. That started a lot of businesses that she got. And they be like, nigga, why you ain't, nigga, you don't need to know her, nigga.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Like, it ain't nothing personal. That's just, that's my heart. Like, ain't nobody finna, you know what I'm saying? Homies or not, our friendship is our friendship, but our friendship ain't gonna be built off of you fucking on my sister.
Right.
though.
Right. Yes,
This
sir.
ain't that.
Yeah.
It's too many motherfucking niggas and bitches for, you know what I mean, for you and for her. You know what I mean? To mingle, you know what I mean? That's why I kept that. It's like my nigga, we were just talking about. Like, yeah, well, I ain't know you had a sister. I know.
Yeah. I didn't know you had a sister.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't personal. You see what I'm saying? Ain't personal.
Yeah.
But it's just that.
Yeah, but I feel you.
I'd rather her live her life without
Being
shit
connected. Yeah.
connected with what I got going on in life with my homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regardless if she attracted to thug niggas, Crips, Bloods, whatever, nigga. You're not over here.
Right.
You do that shit over there.
I feel the same
So
way.
if somebody gotta get their head busted, they getting their head busted over there.
I feel like I know you feel like that about your daughter too.
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel the same way. Like I want my daughter to be square. I always fuck with her and I say shit to her, but I want to be square.
Yeah.
That's another subject.
Square.
We'll talk
Square.
about that another time.
Square. She gonna be
And
square.
I
Talk about that another
don't
time.
want them to be square. I want them to be aware.
Square nowhere.
You hear me? Being square is not, to me, is not really being aware because a square is gonna be just minding his business and not watching his surroundings.
Right.
Being aware, you're gonna watch your surroundings and see what the fuck going on. That's why I teach my daughter. Like, watch your surroundings, see what's going on. Even though you a square, I know you a square.
Yeah.
Still,
But that's
keep your
some
surroundings.
daddy shit
Yeah,
though.
keep
That's
your
you
surroundings.
gotta as his father have to instill that. Cause I always be fucking with my daughter, be like, you know, and just be teaching her about different things.
Right.
You know, like getting in cars with motherfuckers or
Right,
going out with a motherfucker.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Understanding the life.
But that's come from a daddy though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That awareness come from you because they gonna always be naive until you say, hey, you know what? Buddy on some bullshit.
You so right.
You know what I'm saying?
So right.
I know, you know?
I just let my kids live their life. I really don't be trying to be too rough, too tough. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Well, I be hearing my son, he 12, in the fucking room cussing, bitch ass nigga, you lost the world.
On the game?
Yeah, I just be like, man.
When I went to
Help me.
when I went to my mom's funeral in Florida, me and my nephew, we were driving. And he tell me, he said, Uncle Ron, he said, you used to be the shit, you used to wear the fresh Jordans and all that shit. You used to be
I remember that. I was
like
there. I was there.
You always had everything. And he said, but I'm flyer than you right now, Uncle Ron. I said, okay, that's your opinion. Okay, okay, that's your opinion. Mm-hmm. He started laughing after I said that. I said, what you laughing at? He said, cause you don't let nobody get under your skin. You don't let nobody like. I'm trying to egg you on right now and drive you into an argument right now. Yeah. And you ain't even letting me go there. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't let people go there with me. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, your opinion is your opinion. I accept that. That's fine. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, that's how you gotta be.
Cool with that.
The joint make me be like that.
Me personally, I would have told him, guess what? It's your time to shine, baby. I have my shine, baby.
Exactly.
I don't even,
you hear me?
Exactly.
You gotta let them know that even though you trying to, you poking, but it's your shine, baby.
Yeah, go do
what I look like, you hear me? What I look like now, it's your time, baby. I'm 40-something years old. Baby, you better get your shine on.
Get it now.
You hear me?
Get it now. Cash it in. Go ahead. Cash it in.
You gonna be my age for it. You gonna be my age for it.
I tell him like, hey, listen,
cash that shit in,
I love to
Joe.
see you shine. Get it on, nigga. Go harder. Nigga.
Yeah, good. Yeah, shit. I wish I was 20 right now.
What?
Yeah, getting it. It's a whole different time.
Right.
Whole different time.
It definitely.
But I don't regret nothing that happened.
No, it's not regret. It's it's just a great. They just got a good. They don't realize how good they got it right now.
Experience, like the experience that we experienced in the time that we grew up in is a different time now. You know what I mean? But like I said, I be telling my one of my partners, he's like an uncle to me, man. Q ass. I be telling him like, shit. And he said to me, it ain't nothing but a cycle going all the way over.
Yes, sir. They're wearing the same shit we was doing.
And not even just the shit that's going on with the clothes and shit. We talking about politics. The shit that's going on with people, black people getting killed. Yeah. They been doing that shit. It ain't old. I mean, it's up to, I look at it like this. It ain't just up to all of us. It's up to all of us to get an understanding. Yeah.
And your experience,
all of us.
And your experience that you experienced is what made you who you are today. Anyway.
Well, this back to the police shootings. Because in Minneapolis, when I came up here from Chicago, and coming from Chicago, you know, we used to shit like that. Right. But to have it come up here and be an epidemic up here, how does that make you feel? Because you from here. I mean, you've seen a change.
You know what, though? It ain't been no change. It's the same shit. They getting away with the shit. It's different ways. Like right now, it ain't all blasting about the little Dante Wright. Mm-hmm. You talking about you was a police instructor I heard some shit that it said, and it was just like, how you the leader and you ain't leading right. Like,
right. Mm-hmm. Right.
To me, I'm not even being funny, but when I seen her draw the gun, all that, and all talking about taser. I felt the hate. I felt the racism.
Exactly. Like this is all a game. You running through a narrative. You not even.
That boy little as hell. Y'all could have that taser him in the leg, whatever.
What you take?
When you already had him out the car, you should have just apprehended him.
Why? Well, yeah.
You're doing too much.
Way too much. Way too much.
As I keep looking at the video, my thing is, how the hell you almost had him in handcuffs and then you stopped putting him in handcuffs?
Because she want the shooting.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been telling you for the longest.
Right there.
This is my theory now, because it's a white broad that had a criminal complaint against him for coming in the crib. He robbed her. Supposedly he tried to, but he couldn't. Now he was still going to court for that. Right, so when they pull you up, they run your plates. Right. They know who the fuck you are. Right. So they reeling his fucking shits and okay. All right, we got to shoot. Now we got to shoot. Yeah, we already
You in training. You training people at the time. And what blows me is this. You know, right now I'm gonna keep it. I got my Bloc on me. I got my license. Y'all see me up this bitch. Mm-hmm. why you ain't saying nothing? Why you ain't saying nothing?
Ain't nobody trying to stop her. Tell her.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
yeah.
saying, hold on.
Like you will see me
She's
be like, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, my nigga, we
Yeah.
gotta hold on.
Yeah,
Let's
going
see
too
what.
far.
Yeah,
you
hold
taking
on.
it, Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on, that's
yeah.
your gun. That's not your tank.
Yeah.
It's just like when we out together.
can't-
Yeah.
It's like when we out together,
This is my
and you
point,
see
though.
Mo get into an argument. It's like,
You know I got
hold on, Mo. We ain't gotta go there.
Yeah, let me get him out this.
This is my point. You're superior. You're too high of a superior for people to tell you what the fuck to do. Cause clearly, when you look at that video, ain't nobody say stop.
No, nobody said
Hold
nothing.
on.
Nothing. Nothing.
I don't give a fuck if you training me or not, bitch. Hold the fuck on.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't even want to be as a cop and the shit that's going on right now. Everybody that was right there should get charged.
Exactly.
For the simple fact.
Exactly.
For the simple fact, if me, you, and him was in something,
We will all get charged.
Damn right.
I never even thought about that.
And I
You're
say
right.
that, and I say,
That's
hold
true.
on, hold on. And I say that because I have the opportunity to tell my mans, stop.
You fucking up. You fucking up.
They make it.
Stop.
They make that the thing when you go to court.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's
You
the
get
thing.
like, why don't you get out the car?
That's the thing.
Exactly.
Why don't you call the police?
Yeah.
They all should be charged because
That's
ain't
the
nobody
thing when
put
we
it
all
in
out on the
nobody.
block selling dope together, when we all
Exactly.
out
All
getting
gonna
the
get
shooting
charged.
together.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Ain't
So
nobody
why ain't
say
that the
this.
thing for them?
Ain't nobody
Why ain't
say
that the thing for
stop.
them?
Yeah, that was somebody with us. So hey,
Come
whoa,
on, maybe we wouldn't
I ain't
be
trying to
here.
go through this.
We wouldn't be here.
Yeah, we wouldn't be talking about it. But they don't have the same. What I've been trying to
You know what I'm
say,
saying?
was I trying to say they don't have the same accountability that they try to instill on us. Because when you come out the joint, the first thing they start talking about, you got to be accountable.
Yeah.
You can't make excuses. It's your fault. It's what you did. Why she don't have to be accountable? Why, like he said, why the individuals around her don't have to be accountable? Why you let this broad shoot this motherfucker screaming taser?
And then
You know it's not a taser.
Then the thing is, the little sergeant dude get on there, or whoever he was.
Her boss.
Get on there like it was an accident.
Yeah, he lying.
No, he said he deserved it. I heard him.
I heard him
say that. He deserved that.
Yeah. He said,
how you gonna say a young man? That man is.
He ain't-
That man was going away from them. He was not a threat.
He ain't grab a gun. He ain't grab nothing.
He's
I
going away
understand.
from
I
them.
understand
He's
he's in
getting
a
away.
vehicle, and the vehicle can't hurt you. But if you're going straight, you can see it was rewinding. All y'all was around it. That's where I'm lost at. I'm lost at where
We all lost,
Where did
brother.
everybody say? Where did anybody say?
We all
Hold
lost.
on, let's take a pause.
we all lost. We all lost. I don't
Let's
understand it.
go about this a different way.
They don't have no different way.
Nobody wants to do that. Now she pops. Man, you know how that trigger feel when you shoot that mother.
You know how heavy a fucking gun
The
is.
gun is. That's
You
why.
got the
That's why
Bloc
you need to watch our
22.
episode 8, and I got pictures on there to show you like the weight of the gun, the weight of the taser, the training of the taser, the training of the gun, the constant training that the police officers go through to know what side they got this and that on.
Yeah, you
Down
know,
this
you know,
side,
yeah, down
yeah.
there, the hand you
They go
shoot
through-
with,
they go
all that
through
shit.
rigorous training.
It's not something like I told you before.
It
Ron
wasn't
B,
no mistake.
Where I
It
told
wasn't
you,
no mistake.
Ron B, I told you, like in my mind, I'm telling you, these people want to kill. She had it in her. She wanted it. She knows she gonna go home at the end of the day.
I felt. This is how I felt. I felt. This is my feeling as a black man and seeing that. I felt that she did that to get some of the distraction off of the dude with George Floyd, but that's more of a distraction than anything. The George Floyd situation. You know what I mean? And seeing that, and then we watch. What's so fucked up is that we're watching this shit on TV. The next thing you know, breaking news: this bitch popping another nigga in the hood. Damn, bitch.
Yeah, round around the same time.
At
No,
the
it
same-
was the same
Why-
time.
It was by
Why-
the
hold on, my bad,
before the
bro.
verdict. It was before the verdict. It was before the verdict.
All the black people watching this, next thing you know, breaking news: woman just shoots nigga.
Again.
Going up.
In the Twin Cities again.
I you know, more.
It burns me up.
Yeah,
But people don't know it, but people got to learn the history of a lot of things. I had learned the history now that a lot of stuff is going on. Like Brooklyn Park, or what is that? What's that name? Damn, what? Earl Brown. Well, look, people need to look up Earl Brown.
I never looked
Look
up
up Earl Brown, man. He's
Earl
the
Brown.
co-founder of the Ku Klux Klan, State Patrol, Minnesota State Patrol, the sheriffs, the whole Brooklyn Park.
Oh, I'm gonna do. We need to talk
Look
about
up
that.
Earl
Yeah, I'm
Brown
real.
and who he is,
Yeah.
and then y'all represent him and got him on street names,
Yeah.
which I was hanging niggas.
Yeah.
How can I represent the street or be on the street? Like you see how they taking a lot of these monuments down because of who the person was. I look at like Earl Brown, that shit should get took the fuck down.
A long time
the
ago.
whole block, the whole the buildings, all that.
Kind of like they
Because of what he
did. Kind of like they
represents.
did when they took down all those monuments and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
well,
Yeah,
the Confederate flags.
Yeah,
But
It's the same thing.
but
Having his name is like having a Confederate fucking flag.
But the problem with it is like when you said it, I feel myself to be a person who knows a lot. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Earl Brown, everybody supported going to the bowling alleys of Earl Brown, all that.
I know the street and all that.
Right there next to the federal building, matter of fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's just like, come on, man. Just.
Are you serious?
Federal buildings right
there.
Yeah.
Like Earl Brown. Let's look up the history of who the fuck Earl Brown is. Like,
why y'all naming shit out? Why y'all naming
y'all
shit
making
out?
the blocks. And it's just like, nah, fool ass is bogus as hell.
Yeah.
He ain't fair.
That's another episode.
It's a constant conversation. It's a constant conversation.
Yeah. Like, let's look up y'all these streets, these big names and shit, and go behind them. Like Lake Calhoun, look that up. Motherfuckers like, oh, I didn't know he was. Now you know you swim all in that nasty ass lake.
Tell us. Let's go to break real quick, and then when we come back, I want you to tell us about how you was able to get your gun conceal and carry as a felon in Minnesota. And I want you to break that down for us.
Cause I so need mine. I so need mine.
Well, you gonna definitely.
I so
yeah,
need
you gonna
mine.
definitely.
I mean, we can get there. That's a you know. I tell you. I mean, we can get there. That's a you know. I tell people this though.
I probably don't need mine. I'm telling you.
It ain't about.
Like
Let me just say this. It's a right. It's a Second Amendment right.
I get that, but like when I carry a gun, I feel like Superman.
Guess what?
I feel like
old to be
Superman.
feeling like
I know that.
Superman.
I'm a sound mind now, but I'm telling you.
You have to get your mind out of that.
When I was younger,
it ain't gonna make you a difference if you Superman or not. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can go to jail for being Superman.
you better believe it.
Fact.
Get Superman up. Let's see.
Trouble is easy to get in and hard as hell to get out.
With the ass, you can get it.
Yeah.
Let's go to break real quick and let's get back and we gonna be right back, y'all. Hold on. We are
The voices. Three. Only voice.
yes, sir.
I got something to say.
Dad, we're talking about. I was just saying I had a vision about where I got something to say is going. I had a vision, and I was listening. I remember what you was talking to me about Peter. Was it Peter who couldn't? He was in the water and he couldn't. The waves was coming.
Right.
Instead of him focusing on the vision, he was focusing on the waves.
Right.
And I'm telling you right now, what we got to do is focus in on the vision,
Not the waves.
Not the waves. And what they're trying to do is keep the truth from coming out. Keep what we got to say.
Because the waves are distraction.
The waves are distraction. What they're trying to do is anything around us keep us from getting to the vision. Because the vision, at the end of the day, is going to uplift and bring back all these individuals who like yourself.
Right, restore.
Thinking that just somehow, like we was talking about employment. You was telling me how difficult it is as when you first get out.
Right.
And trying to get jobs and dealing with these employers, supervisors, employment in general.
Right.
So
like for instance, like if there's a conflict between you and the employer or the supervisor, and if you approach the situation professional like, business like, or whatever, courtesy, whatever, however you want to put it, dress it up in the ribbon and the bows and whatever, no matter how delicate you deliver the situation or approach the situation, you're gonna be ostracized out as you're the problem. You confrontational. You're hard to work with.
you're labeled.
You can't. You're right. You're not so. You can't take orders.
Yeah.
You can't do as you're told. You can't do your responsibilities without extra coming behind it. Bottom line is true story with me. My supervisor was disrespecting me and my intelligence as a man.
Yeah.
Throwing things at me. One day he'll tell me I can't cross this line. The next day, he's throwing things over on the line that I'm working on, that he just told me the day before that I'm not able to cross if I'm not working on a project specifically on that side of the table.
Yeah.
But me, I take it, don't say shit, keep my mouth shut, then next thing you know, the disrespect just keep rising. So now it's like, okay, we're beyond work now. It's rather
personal.
Now it's like step to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now he can write a threat assessment or something on me to get me all the way out the way.
Yeah.
And then you got that on your record when you go and try to apply
for another job. I was gonna tell you this. I say I don't think it's just employment. I think it's all our relationships becoming. Go home. You come home.
Even with family.
You the problem. You try to point out, oh, this might be wrong, this might be wrong. And they say, oh, well, you got a problem. You the problem. It wasn't. Even though it was like that before you came in, they got a person now they can blame. Now you all the problems. It's just easy to make you the scapegoat. And I just feel like, you know, the reason why I got something to say is gonna be so important for individuals, because just like you say, you go to that employer, try to get a job, you can't get a job, and then you go to your PO and you tell your PO, listen, PO, I'm having problems with this job, I might have to quit. You know what he's gonna tell you? You was just working for 25 cents, you was working for 13 cents, you was working for free. Go back to that job and lay down.
Want you to be subjected to be a walking man, a rug man, where people can just walk all over you. Where you don't have no
say so
anything, or stand up for yourself, for your rights, and anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't do nothing. And I was gonna say, like, you was telling me about some people you knew in a joint.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, shit, I was locked up with some of the greats.
My man is Guy Fisher.
I was locked up with Guy Fisher, man, straight positive.
How was he?
Straight positive brother, man. If anybody can get in contact with him, it is a blessing, man, you know.
Super smart,
very intelligent, caring, man, you know what I'm saying? Got his reach can extend miles and miles, man, to help those that want to help themselves, man. One shout out to Guy Fisher, man. Welcome home,
Guy, man. I don't know you,
man.
but man, I wish I seen the stories, man. You getting it in, Joe.
Welcome home, man.
Welcome home, bro.
He's a positive influence on brothers, man. You know, I'm surprised that you know, he don't get a lot of flack from them people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he has a lot of great influence on a lot of guys.
You don't hear that about him.
I've done time around him, man. The only thing only seeds he planted inside of the young brothers, man, now is positivity. How to get their credit straight, how to get in school, how to be a better parent, how to be a better husband,
be a
better sibling to your brothers and sisters.
And that's important.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
You told me about your man that's in time doing. He beat his case.
Oh yeah. Two of my guys, man. Booby, man, down there in Dade County.
Rick Ross used to be talking about him.
The one Rick Ross used to be talking about down there from Carol City, man. My boy Booby, man. He done beat his case, I don't know how many times. The government still holding me in the jail. Same thing with Rene Verdugo down from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? He been locked up over 30 years in this federal prison, and he done beat his case twice in the United States Supreme Court, the land of the law of this country. And they still don't want to let him out.
Free the guys.
When his co-defendants that supposedly served time for a crime that they did not commit, but the government made it look good.
I got something to say.
What's up, bro? We've been on COVID lockdown since January the 1st. We're on 24-hour lockdown for 7 days, then 4 days in a row. Each tier got an hour out. Then we were back on 24 again for 3 days. Over the last 2 weeks, 2 people attempted suicide in our unit. One slit his throat and died on the spot. His blood pooled out his cell. The other guy in our unit hung himself, but was saved. Our community activist.
I got something to say.
I got something to say. We're in a grill pit with my man.
Ron B in the middle.
With my man.
Ron B in the
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 With my man.
Ron B in the middle.
We are the voice of the voice. With my man.
Ron B in the middle.
We are the voice of the voice. We are the voice of the voiceless, and we still got my guy, man. You know.
Bloc from the block.
The voice of the voiceless, and we still got my guy, man. You know.
Bloc from the block.
Wake up, hey, Fi, bring us one of those plates so we can put it on camera and shit, so we can show motherfuckers what they don't get when they go over there. Bring us some.
What's the name of the restaurant?
They gonna make you hungry.
What's the name of the restaurant?
Angelea Soul Food.
Angelea Soul Food.
Yeah.
And this is what she bringing to the table.
This what's coming on. This what we're about to eat. As soon as we get off camera, goddamn it. Y'all gonna be jealous and shit. Bobby, you wanna open that up? See what he bought us, goddamn it. It's all good.
Right. Yeah, sir.
Cause I already had it, so I already know. My wife went to. Hey, don't touch the oxtail. It's 2 oxtails. My wife won 1. She won 1.
I ain't had
She
it.
won 1.
Niggas said don't touch
She
the
won 1.
oxtails.
Well, you can have 1.
Oh damn, they go to oxtails. You must have leaned them. You must have leaned them and been.
Oh my God.
Look at that shit.
Oh
You
my
can't see it
God.
because he got the bag in front of the camera.
Take
Bag.
the-
Bag.
Come on.
When you grab it, I told you I said you can't lean it.
Look at that shit, boy.
You see that?
Look at that.
Y'all see it?
Look at that.
I'm ready to bite.
Yeah, I'm about to fuck the episode. Let's go eat.
I'm ready to eat right now.
Uncle Fuck, come put this back in the bag, bro. Appreciate you. Gratitude.
Damn, bro. Damn, it came down.
That shit all on me right there.
Look like you done pissed yourself.
Yeah, man.
So don't lean the bag. Don't lean the bag.
We good.
You okay? You need another towel? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's some oxtails, boy. That's some Florida shit. What y'all know about that? All right, we back. My man, Bloc gonna tell us. He gonna hit us to how he went about getting his gun license, but not just his gun license, but he can conceal and carry. It's my man.
What?
I got him on motherfucking security. Goddammit.
Where they do that?
I ain't even scared. No, I ain't even scared.
I just, I woke up one day. No, I'm gonna be real with you. I've been telling everybody go get it. All my sisters got it. Baby mamas got it. A couple homeboys.
I need it.
I just woke up. And I'm like, shit, why I ain't got it? And I went to the gun class. I got a buddy named DJ. He's a gun instructor or whatever. I took his class, like a 3-hour class, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Safety, all the stuff that comes with it. Turned it into the sheriff. Shit. And I'm like, I ain't been in no trouble. I ain't had no convictions.
Yeah, but did you said you was done off. When was you off paper?
I was off papers in 2007. I got on, it was from 2003 to 2007.
You got off paper and
Papers, and I just stayed off paper. I ain't getting no trouble, no convictions, no.
Did you use your restaurant for a reasoning behind needing it?
No. You can't use no.
Because I know you carry, dealing with money and,
Right.
deposits.
I didn't even use it. All I did was take the
test.
the
Just like
course, whatever everybody else, and I just took it down there. I tell everybody to just try it. You never know.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I know a guy right now. I ain't gonna say his name.
No names.
Guy, the motherfucker feds.
No name dropping.
Yeah, he got his shit right now.
Oh, for real?
He got his shit. He probably been about 8 years. He got his shit.
That's all good,
He
man.
got his shit.
Shit.
It's a right. It's
right. Well, you got a Second Amendment right.
It's different laws. And there's lawyers too, though. Don't get me wrong. There's lawyers that can help you too.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a YouTube page I had seen too that made me keep going further with it. It was I forget. It was MN lawyers.
But you told me some white boys was talking about how you have a right to do what you said. You watched a YouTube video about that.
Yeah, it is. You got it's MN. What the fuck is that YouTube? I know it's MN gun laws.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they tell you if you got a felony, how it works. If you did
Uncle
have a
Five.
felony, how long you been out of jail, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It depends. Everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I feel we've had a discussion before. And I feel like with your situation is different. But you got I feel like if you had a gun charge, maybe. But if you have no gun charge, why are you keeping me from having my right to carry?
I think if anything, people that's raping people and child molesters and shit like that should be thinking.
I don't even think if you had a gun charge.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that. No. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying. I'm saying if they're gonna keep you from getting one, I can see rationalizing that. Right. But I don't.
So you went to jail for a gun.
My situation was totally different. Totally different. My situation was.
I got something to say.
I got something to say.
Totally different. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I was at the club one night and I was leaving the club. This at 1 o'clock in the morning when the club letting out at Checkers on the east side of St. Paul.
Yeah, I remember Checkers.
All right, I'm backing out the parking lot. This drunk ass dude, he jump on the back of the truck and he bouncing up and down. So I speed back, slam on the brakes and make him fall off the truck. He get about 8 of his buddies together while I'm still leaving out the parking lot, and they all come around to the driver's side of the car and say, "Nigga, what's your problem?" I seen him coming. I grabbed my gun. Soon as I seen him coming. I got an illegal gun. I ain't got no conceal and carry or nothing like that. I'm illegal. But I grab my gun when I see him coming to the car and the window's down and they say, nigga, what's your problem? I say, what's y'all problem? And pull out my gun like this. I said, what's y'all problem? They say, oh, ain't no problem. And they back off. They leave me alone. At the same time, a bouncer coming trying to see what the crowd is all about right here in this vehicle. He see my gun coming down. It's a police car parked behind me.
Yeah, I know. He always over. Yeah, checkers. Yeah.
It's a police car parked behind me. He goes to the police car and tell the police that that guy in that truck just pulled out a gun on me. And I'm driving off. I never even pulled a gun on him. Mm-hmm. I never pointed at him. Mm-hmm. He saw the gun coming down. I don't know why he felt threatened. I don't know.
Did he go to court?
Yeah, he went to court on me. I was getting ready to go to trial. I got in a high-speed chase that night. And they put me on a high-speed chase, and they caught me later on with the dog. And it's the same night that I told you that the police kicked me back in the bushes. They found me in the bushes. I was hiding in the bushes, probably about 10 blocks away. And I was coming out with my hands up like this. The police kicked me back in the bushes and get that nigga. They put the police dog on me. They had the dog bite me all up. I got bites on my leg. I got scars on my legs right now to this day.
And hit that dog if you want to.
Yeah.
That's assault against a police officer.
Yeah.
That's assault. That's another charge.
The police, I'm coming out. I'm coming out with my hands up like this.
The
police officer kicked me back in the bushes and said, "Get that nigga. Get that nigga."
Yeah, they don't get no man. They. I keep telling you, they are assault force put on the community. They don't. I'm telling you, man. They don't get no fuck about you.
This son of a bitch kicked me, and they already had found a weapon at the time. At the time that they found me in the bush, they already got the weapon. They know I'm unarmed.
How long was that? A long time?
Yeah,
that was in 1990.
Y'all remember that?
95.
Which gun you had?
The 32.
Go get your gun license.
The 32.
He just got off. Well, you clear. You clean. You ain't got nothing. You said basically when they do your background check, ain't shit popping up?
No, nothing pop up right now.
Gun, then? What are you waiting on?
No. I want to get it, but I don't know if I can apply for it. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to learn from you. Like
you said, I don't know if I can apply for it. You can apply for anything you want in this world. You apply for this apartment, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. You got it.
Yeah, and I got it.
You apply for the caretaker job. You got it.
I got it.
Apply for your gun.
Okay.
Baby.
I can send you buddy number to do the classes. You just tell them I send you. You know what I'm saying? You come. We get you together, we gonna turn it into your sheriff. You have your gun. Mm-hmm. Just take your time.
I want it. I need it. I gotta have it.
Yeah. They ain't playing with no drinking and driving.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's by my money. You know,
with no drinking and driving.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's by my money. Little bro, he got his. That's why he ain't want to go out with us that night. Little bro carry his shit
for the littlest shit. You know, I hold it. I don't get me wrong. When I got it, it felt like Batman, Superman, all type of little power. At the end of the day, I have to understand that it's a mind thing. You have the power to control anything that's going on in your mind.
Yup.
If you can't control your thoughts in your mind, then you don't need it, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Right. And I control my thoughts.
You be behind bars because you got the thought and the energy. Oh, I'm concealed and carry. You still go to jail for the rest of your life.
Let me tell you how. This past year, July the 4th, I was out here at my apartment, and it was daylight when I came home. I got all these fireworks in the trunk of my car. Mm-hmm. And I want to let the fireworks off. I'm a firebug.
Right.
I want to let them off. I want them to blow up, boom, 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 boom. But I want to see it at night. It's still daylight at this point where I come home. So I come home, I lay on the couch right there. Turn the TV on, drink a couple beers, and I'm waiting on it to get dark. As soon as it get dark, I'm finna go in that field right there. See that field right there? Mm-hmm. Y'all look at it. It's a field right there, a school. Open field, no trees, no nothing. I want to go in that field and let off my fireworks. But I fall asleep too long. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I wake up, I'm like, okay, it's time. I'm finna go out here. Boom. I drive through the parking lot right there, and I put this one big block of fireworks in the middle of the field, and I light it. Boom, 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 boom. It go off. It's fun. It's exciting to me. I'm not thinking like you got neighbors, you got people that got kids that's sleeping and stuff like that. I'm not thinking that. I'm not thinking about nothing like that. This man comes out the house right across the street. He ain't got nothing but shorts on, no shirt, no socks, no shoes, no nothing. He kind of tanked up too, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He talking shit. He like, motherfucker, what the fuck is wrong with you? You lighting off these fireworks? I got kids in the house sleeping. He going off on me. Now the old me would have been like, the fuck you gonna do about it, motherfucker? Fuck you, pussy motherfucker. Blah, 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 blah. But I think better these days. And I said, you know what, man? You right. My fault, my bad. I was wrong.
I got
messed
something to
up.
say.
He's still yelling and shit like that. You right. You got a right to get that off your chest.
They're not the only
I was wrong.
that is suffering
And he
from
walks
such a
off into
horrible
his apartment.
ordeal. You know,
Next day,
criminal
he sees
system in
me.
this country.
Getting in my car, going to
we all
work
need
in
to
the morning. And he says,
come together
he said, man,
out
I'm
here
sorry,
like
man.
we're
I'm
doing
sorry
now,
for that.
and make some noise, kick on some doors, make some moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's put this division. If you saying this okay, if it's okay, then how come it's wrong? It's the same shit with the police shooting a man in the back.
Yeah. But the old me
can
just
justify that, and
went
you
crazy
can
on
justify
me.
somebody
Like, what you want to do,
doing
motherfucker?
time.
I would have fought with him and this and that.
That should be
You know
out.
what I'm talking
People
about?
have said it. Even the courts have said it. That it should be out, but they will not release it.
Yeah, I would have knocked his ass out right there on the spot. Johnny on the spot. He dead.
Uncle Five.
Pussy motherfucker, you don't talk to me like that.
I'm gonna try to
think like
do some
that.
research, see if I can.
I can't think like that.
Hear them.
Right is right, wrong is wrong. I was wrong.
Make a big, strong, powerful thing here, man. You know.
What you saying about that fam?
Oh
You
yeah,
said
fam.
Tell me about fam.
Families against mandatory minimums, all capital letters.
Now who you said?
Julie Stewart. She created it or headed it or started it. Situation is her brother got 10 years. They never been in prison. They never been in trouble. He got 10 years mandatory for marijuana. No violence, no guns involved,
10
no
years.
He did 10 years mandatory for weed, man.
Weed. Something that now is gonna be legal.
Something that is legal in most places. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know, and
for real.
But look now, she kept on, but after he came home, she just didn't say, you know what? My brother's home.
Let's hug him. Yeah.
Man, I got man, but she kept pushing and kept fighting for people like me. And she had not probably got my case, the Families Against Mandatory Minimum, and submitted it to the Clemency Project in 2014, if I'm not mistaken, when I was still serving a life sentence, trying to fight for my life.
Yeah.
For some crack this big.
Ain't shit. Go get some nice motherfucking snow.
Man, this snow is bigger than what I was. This snow is more than what I got sentenced for.
Yeah,
People trying to put me in the
life
for forever.
Forever.
Tried to.
Real, yeah.
Tried to, but anyway.
Somebody had something else to say about that, though.
Somebody
Somebody had something else to say about
they had
this
something else to say about this shit. But you check it out now. So now, they got my case. You know, now, of course, yes, it did take me some self-discipline and wanting to make a change and do things better in my life and not continue to walk down that same path that led me to prison. Now, it's just they're not just taking anything that's gonna put a black eye on the organization. Like, come on, for real, like this guy went in for drugs, and since he's been in for drugs, he done had a rap sheet this long with crimes.
No, you was actually.
Man, listen, clean slate, man. I'm talking about doing nothing, man. I went in with a 6th grade education. I come out with my GED. I got some college courses, man, under my belt and everything. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. I didn't get completion on the college course, not because of my negligence while I was in there, but because the federal government, every time when the government take them bailouts and don't get that money they be trying to pass,
they move
in the mid-year,
they get rid of education.
their first courses are cut, educational courses.
Education, they go straight to education.
That'd be the first thing get cut. That and the psychology.
Send them out the yard.
Send them out to the yard.
Yeah, send them out the yard.
But guess what? You'll look up a month later, they got brand new record equipment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, how y'all able to buy this when the money was just cut? You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about the Bible. This one more story. Tell me about the Bible.
Oh, about the Bible when Peter and
No, about the gentleman who gave you the Bible.
Oh yeah, Nicholas Curry, man, white guy, serving a life sentence for methamphetamine. I hope he's home now.
Free to God.
You know, no violence. You know what I'm saying? He went to the clemency. Me and him was in the clemency board at the same time. He got denied because he was defending himself at Pollock in a penitentiary where bodies dropping every week. Every week somebody's getting, on average, you can count on somebody getting killed at Bloc USP down there in Louisiana. And it's so corrupt and wicked and crooked from the guy fucking warden on down. From the SIA, the motherfucker that tell the warden what to do. People that think the warden run shit, the warden don't run shit. It's the SIA motherfucker. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker in Washington, D.C. sitting there to walk around in that motherfucker. It's all about money and politics, baby. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. He was down there defending his life. 2 guys ran in his cell, and the camera showed this. He got denied because of that.
And that's what they do to you, man.
And he got denied because of that, you know. But I hope he's free now. Yeah. But if he ain't, man, I hope this may help him some doors.
Open up. We just trying to open the doors, man.
That's all we're trying to do, man. All I do now is work, and stay positive, and take care of myself, and try to teach people, man, or some young ones, man, hey, look, don't make the same mistakes that I made and people like me.
Yes, sir.
Don't sell your soul. You know what it is? I'm going to tell you what it is, y'all.
Tell us, man.
I'm going to tell you what it is,
tell us
ladies and gentlemen.
Tell us something.
When we get out here and sell drugs and commit these crimes, we selling our birthrights. Our birthright, we are naturally already blessed and have so many things waiting for upon us to get when the God see that we are mature enough to receive it. Now, once we're mature enough to receive it, and we're not impatient, like such as one of the brothers that sold his birthrights for a bowl of soup.
Yeah, I remember that. That's the Bible.
That's basically what we do. Yeah. The street life is a bowl of soup compared to what the blessings that we have. We just wait on our birthright.
Tell them.
Stop selling ourselves short, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a struggle. Sometimes it catches when you're real famished and hungry and weak and starved and been out like the brother was out there hunting. Think about it. He back out in Egypt somewhere, hunting all day long in the hot sun. He come home, he tired and hungry. I mean, some of y'all can't even go 2 hours without eating. I mean, think about it, this man been out in the woods hunting. And we ain't have the tools that we have today to hunt. You see what I'm saying? So think about how much effort and energy it had to be put into him to go out and get that food. And now then he come home, he's on his last brink. He cannot go any longer. And he say, hey, look, man, bump them birthrights. That's what we say. When we go out here to these streets, when we grab that bag, we grab that thing, you know what I'm saying? We say bump our birthright. We say fuck what we got later on in life coming. We want the here and now. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to sacrifice. And not only that, families, friends, and loved ones, when you see that one individual trying to climb out the hole, man, you know, a very being support is like it's like CPR, man. When a motherfucker down on the beach and need that lifeline, he's laying there, he don't have no control. But if you just give him a little help, his body will kick in within himself and do the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Just the sweat of your brow. He's thirsty. It's the sweat of his brow.
And then something else people don't realize what incarceration do. It lowers a guy's self-esteem towards himself. So the individuals come home and they see that people don't believe in them, they give up on themselves.
Give up. It's
they give
easy
up on themselves,
because you turn inward. You've been inside themselves, so you turn inward. You feel like you're a failure.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Going into these situations with the employer, your family, and you don't have nobody to turn to, and everybody pointing at you. You think it's you.
Right.
I'm the problem.
Right. And that's what I done.
Yeah.
That's what I did. And it's called taking responsibility as a man. And sometimes it can be misclouded and misjudged. Sometimes, you know, it ain't you, brother. You know what I'm saying? It ain't you, sister.
It ain't you.
Know,
sisters, that's right.
And the women are going through, man, so much, man. I mean, think about it, man. The mother is the salt of this earth, man. I mean, she's like the backbone of everything.
Family, everything.
Like even every female aspect on this planet.
We wouldn't be here without the female.
Man, come on, even
truth.
Come on, man. Look
at
lions, whales, elephants, grasshoppers.
She's a matriarch. It was always a matriarch before it was a patriarch structure to family. Look at the totem poles.
Right.
It was always a matriarch structure, not a patriarch structure. Females, look at the elephants. The female elephants are the ones who run that.
Right.
Look at the horses. Females run in the front, kids in the middle, males in the back.
Look at the deer.
Look at that.
Gazelles.
The females.
Even a fucking crocodile.
Yeah. Females running.
Look
at
this maniac.
This
This is real life, gentlemen. This is real life, ladies and gentlemen.
We are the voice of the voiceless.
This is real life.
We are the voice
We
of the
fight for him too, even though he don't even know it.
I got something to say.
Really had to. I'll say what the fuck I feel like saying.
I just want to say, you know, listening to both of y'all, y'all understand we mature in life, you know what I mean, do damage things, you know what I mean, that didn't happen to us. And that's why you find yourself doing things in a different manner, in a different way, like, you know what I mean? You find yourself to understand you respect yourself. And first thing is first, when you a man, you got to be a man of respect. Not a man of respect, then what are we doing? How are we going to live life? How are we going to pursue this shit? How are we going to make this shit work?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what we live through. You know, not the years of the shit that we already experienced, the shit that we going through in life. You know what I mean? It wasn't like the conversation is how did we make it after jail? Shit.
Right. You know, it's felons winning after prison.
Jail, you know?
So tell me,
felons doing better than people with no felonies.
At the end of the day, we mature with the damages, not the years. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, a lot of us are going to mature, a lot of us are not going to mature.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's up to you. Like, you know what I mean? The penitentiary can show you how to be a scammer. It can show you how to be a baller. It can show you how to be a rich man. It can show you how to get other motherfuckers out that motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to do.
It's what you want to do, what you perceive, is how you go about it. Because this niggas in there, I miss every day, but it's just like, at the end of the day, shit, I gotta still live my life and keep going.
Shout out to those motherfuckers still in prison. Free all the guys, man. We're trying to get y'all out of there, man.
Free
It's
them
just
all.
like
Free them
everybody,
all.
man.
Free
That's
them
it. That's
all.
why we do what we do.
Population in that motherfucker crazy, especially the black population.
Yeah, it's disproportionate.
No matter where you at.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Florida,
don't
matter.
And when I say free them all, I don't mean like the system free them all. I want the men to free themselves from their thinking, from their mentality, from. Cause I've been in prison with some people, man. I was in prison with a 50-something-year-old man in prison in Florida, and this man talking about he still finna get out and sell dope.
Well, I was in.
I want his mind to be free.
I'm telling you, I was in prison.
He fucked up.
I don't know if y'all heard this, but I hear cats like I got another bid in me.
Yeah. That's the stupid ass shit.
I be like,
that's that stupid ass shit.
No, but you be here like I got two more.
I'm gonna keep it real. We all had that. No, you know, it's what you're doing. Like I said, you're a product of your environment. You see what you're doing. You know you're gonna have to go to jail for it. That's why you saying. I got another
bid in me. I'm telling you, man, I should catch.
So get yourself right.
It wasn't doing no short time. I got another bid in me.
Yeah.
I got another bid in me.
Yeah.
But then you take that mentality, and I don't mean that. I don't mean like everybody was saying it, but you run across a few cats that would tell you that.
I thought of that one time.
And believe like, I can do this shit. I do this shit.
This ain't nothing.
But the thing about it, see, I don't want people to misconstrue it. I want motherfuckers to listen to the shit and be like, that's why we need to lock them up. No. It's not why we need to lock them up. Because those individuals who are saying that type of shit, what they need is they need guidance. They need straight guidance, man. Because
you are what you eat. You manifesting that motherfucking shit, and that shit gonna come get your motherfucking ass.
And that's what they need to be. They don't even believe it in their heart.
It's like a chain reaction.
Yeah, they want to say it because it sounds cool. I got another, man, fuck this shit. This ain't shit.
Followers, they're followers.
Yeah, but the thing about it is you just check them like, look, bro, why you say that? Don't you got kids at home? Don't you got a mama? Don't you want to be with them? You want to be around a bunch of men?
They ain't thinking about that.
Do you want to do that shit?
They ain't thinking about that.
You know what I'm saying? Do you really want to be around? You trying to convince me?
I got a phone call.
Matter of fact, don't even go.
I got a phone call for you right now from my brother. I got it recorded on my phone right now. My brother don't think about nobody but himself. Every time he calls.
How old is he?
He 42 years old.
He's 42 years
He's
old?
42 years old. He don't think about nobody. He in prison right now in Florida. And every time he call, it's about money. Or call this number, or call this number, or call this number.
You're doing that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Because he's still living in, they still living in Florida, they still living in a part of the environment. Shit. The bitch, the hoe, the whoop. Nigga, what about the GED? What about the life skill that they can give you?
Making yourself. You gonna come out one day.
Nobody want to do that because them are the same niggas that got that.
This is my
I got another bid in me.
This is my blood relative. This is my blood relative. And he fucked up. He fucked up.
But he just needs some guy. He need to. It wasn't doing no short time. I got another bid in me.
Yeah.
I got another bid in me.
Yeah.
But then you take that mentality, and I don't mean that. I don't mean like everybody was saying it, but you run across a few cats that would tell you that.
I thought of that one time.
And believe like, oh, I can do this shit. I do this shit.
This ain't nothing.
But the thing about it, see, I don't want people to misconstrue it. I want motherfuckers to listen to the shit and be like, that's why we need to lock them up. No. It's not why we need to lock them up. Because those individuals who are saying that type of shit, what they need is they need guidance. They need straight guidance, man. Because
you are what you eat. You manifesting that motherfucking shit, and that shit gonna come get your motherfucking ass.
And that's what they need to be taught. They need they need somebody who they saying it because they heard other motherfuckers saying it sound good. They don't even believe it in their heart.
It's like a chain reaction.
Yeah, they want to say it because it sound cool. I got nothing, man. Fuck this shit.
Bitch, you ain't got no more than you.
Followers, they're followers.
Yeah, but the thing about it is you just check them like, look, bro, why you say that? Don't you got kids at home? Don't you got a mama? Don't you want to be with them? You want to be around a bunch of men?
They ain't thinking about that.
Do you want to do that
they
shit?
Ain't thinking about that.
You know what I'm saying? Do you really want to be around? You trying to convince me?
I got a phone call.
Matter of fact, don't even go.
I got a phone call for you right now from my brother. I got it recorded on my phone right now. My brother don't think about nobody but himself. Every time he
How old is he?
He 42 years old.
He 42 years old?
He's 42 years old. He don't think about nobody. He in prison right now in Florida. And every time he call, it's about money. Or call this number, or call this number, or call this number.
You know why? Because they still living in Florida. They still living in part of their environment. Shit. The bitch, the hoe, the whoop. Nigga, what about the GED? What about the life skills that they can give you?
Making yourself. You gonna come out one day.
Nobody want to do that because them are the same niggas that got that. I got another bid.
This is my
I got another bid in me.
This is my blood relative. This is my blood relative. And he fucked up. He fucked up.
Yeah, but he just needs some guy. He need to. Motherfuckers gotta slow him down. Like, oh, he might need that 18 years. Yeah. He might need that 18 motherfucking years because you're gonna wake up eventually. When you wake up, it's gonna be sad. You know.
I woke up off that 10.
That's what I'm telling you.
I woke up off that 10.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna wake the fuck up and be like,
I was the same way.
No more.
Uncle Five's sister. At the time, I was dating his sister. She was sending me money, $20, $25 every week, 2 weeks, and stuff like that. One time, she ain't send me no money. I called her. I'm at the gambling table. I'm losing money.
Yeah.
I'm losing money.
Get it in, boy.
I get on the phone. I call her.
Yep.
I say, I need some money. Can you please send me some money? She sent me $25. I call her and be like, what the hell is $25 gonna do for me?
That's how you feel.
She checked me. So cold. She said, nigga, I got a brother in prison doing life. This the time he in prison. Uncle Fire in prison. She said, I got a brother in prison. I take care of him. I send him money. I send you money. You my man. And I take care of my mama. My mama on dialysis right now.
True, real talk.
You ungrateful son of a bitch. Fuck you. Don't call me no more.
I feel it.
She tell me. She text me so cold.
I feel her.
She woke me up. That's when I woke up.
Yeah, that's what you need. That's
when that happened. That's when I woke up when that happened.
Your self-respect gotta be stronger than your feelings.
Yeah. You know but I was selfish and self-centered.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking off of what you're saying and just like that's how your self-respect gotta be stronger than your feelings.
This man right here was in prison with a life sentence at the time she's sending me money and I'm asking her for sending me more money.
The thing about it is you, with a little bit she had, instead of being appreciative, and you trying to make her feel like she shit. I just had a different feeling about it. I was embarrassed because I always had. Motherfuckers didn't give me shit. Right. So when I had to call my wife and ask for money, I felt like I was one of the kids. Like, can I get some money from you? Can you please send in? Because I ain't had no money on the bricks. I ain't had money like that. You know what I'm saying? All my money I was getting was immediacy money. You know, because I had access to shit. I know if I'm out, I'm gonna be able to get money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna eat.
Right.
But once they put me behind that, put me in that cell, I couldn't get it like that.
Right.
I couldn't tap a bitch.
You can't.
I can't tap on a bitch.
You can't do what you want to do.
You know what I'm saying? I can't make no moves. I can't hustle. Right. You know, so now I gotta call my wife, and that was embarrassing because the whole time I was with her, we wasn't really together, but we were still together. But I'm chasing this hoe, chasing that hoe, chasing that hoe. The sad thing about it is I'm chasing this hoe, chasing that hoe. Hoe ain't picking up the phone no more. My wife picking up the phone though. You know what I'm saying? So it really woke me up, and I felt a certain type of way calling on the phone because just a month ago I was clowning her. I wasn't coming home. I was, you know what I'm saying? So it made me, it woke me the fuck up many different times. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Life is an experience that you make.
You got to grow from it.
You know,
you got to grow from
everything is a growth. Everything that's around you can grow. I tell people every day, every Monday is a new blessing. You got to catch it and stop letting everybody else catch it.
Right. True. Real talk. Facts.
Every Monday is a fresh start of a new blessing. It ain't no matter if it's the fourth week of the month, or the third week of the month, or the second week of the month. It's a Monday. Catch your blessing.
I got something to say.
Some people are so focused on other people's bullshit and the bullshit they already in, or just focus on bullshit. They don't understand your blessing keep walking by you.
You're right.
They keep walking by you.
Right.
You can't catch it because you ain't
right in your face.
Because
you ain't looking
right
at
in your face.
It ain't about you ain't looking at
you ain't yourself.
You
ain't yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you ain't
right in your face.
Supposed to be. I got a cousin that's an alcoholic. I love him. I ain't gonna say his name, but I tell him like, man, your blessings walk past you every day.
Every day.
We all have a blessing. If it's cutting hair, cooking food, God, it's a blessing. Use it. Use that ability to that motherfucker run it up for you.
Right.
Clearly, he's gonna run it up because you know what the fuck you're doing.
You know what I tell people at work every day? Like, I walk by people. I work at a nursing home. And I walk by people. I say, hey, how you doing? This one dude always says, I don't know. I ain't doing too good right now. I say, you doing great, man. He said, why you say I'm doing great? I say you woke up this morning.
Yeah.
I said, somebody didn't wake up this morning.
Yeah. You doing great.
Somebody didn't wake up this morning.
A lot of people ain't wake up this morning.
Yeah.
So
that's a beautiful thing.
You're doing great.
That's the most blessing thing that you can do is wake up.
Just thank God that you woke up this morning.
But you know what some people fail to realize is that we all got 24 hours in the day. And with them 24 hours, if you thinking about failure, then that's what you're gonna get. If it's 7 of them hours you think about failure, you're gonna get failure.
It's always
you gotta manifest
what you put in.
Want,
you get what you put in, and it's a conscious understanding.
Pray to who you believe in. Everybody believes got their own belief. You know what I mean? Pray to who you believe in.
Yes, sir.
Clearly, if you believe in it, it believes in you, and you can make it happen.
Tupac got a song about that too. Who do you believe in? Y'all listen to it.
Pray to who you believe in.
That man was way ahead of his time.
That's why they got rid of him.
If you don't believe in nothing, you ain't got nothing, no guidance, no nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to have some type of discipline and understanding guiding you. Because if you don't, then you just wait. You going with everything. Motherfuckers say anything, you done gone. Like, dude, what the fuck is you on? You gotta have a vision.
Your mind,
you know what I'm saying?
Your mind gotta be where you want it to be, not where he or she.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why I like the fact. Every time I came to your place, I always say, man, I love you, bro. I like what you're doing. Every time. He can't say, I had just met him. But I was just so impressed with this brother doing something in the community.
Different.
Own shop. Making his money. You know what I'm saying? And I was just every time, because I met him through my guy. And he introduced us. And every time I would come up there, I was just real. I just like to see that, man. That's what we need to see. More black men in our community with their own business.
People be hating that shit.
I love that shit. I love that shit.
It's like, I love that they hate it because I'm going to keep it going. You know what I mean? I love that hate. I love that motherfuckers want to be like, we
and we're going to keep supporting Angie's Kitchen. Angie's Kitchen over there in Minneapolis.
Brooklyn Park.
Yes, sir.
On Brooklyn Park. In Brooklyn Park.
Brooklyn Park, my bad.
Yeah, that ain't even in the category. You know, you got to just keep going. A lot of people don't keep going because they worried about what the next person. I can't worry about you, my nigga. Not even saying my nigga. Just period. I can't worry about the shit that don't. It ain't making me no money. A lot of people, let me tell you what a lot of people doing too, though. It's another conversation. We'll come back in about 6 months and talk about.
Yes, sir.
This is something for people to think about. So a lot of people let the wrong shit bother them.
Yeah. You're right. You let what's going on with him bother you. What's going on with him bother you.
When I say that to my brothers, it's like this. You renovating, you giving free rent to thought. Did you hear what I'm saying?
I tell you all the time. You is not renting space in my head for free.
I like that.
We're gonna get on that topic.
I like that though.
You not renting space in my head for free.
When I heard it,
You ain't paying me for that shit.
I heard it different though. I heard it like what you drink don't make me piss.
That's right. Yes.
Exactly. Don't make me piss, so I don't give a fuck what you doing, Joe.
Exactly.
I don't give no fuck.
Exactly.
And they also say what you eat don't make me shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So
what the fuck?
diamonds out of mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just what people just.
A
lot of people that we know, we do.
The world to me.
I'm gonna keep it real. As a human being, we do it sometimes, but we don't. We catch on to it like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck I give a fuck?
We do that. We do. It's human. We human. Ain't nobody.
Yeah.
We do.
But I can't. But you say you catch yourself.
You
catch yourself.
Don't let yourself get caught.
Yeah.
Catch yourself, my nigga. Like I said back in the day, check yourself before you
wreck yourself.
You hear me?
Hey,
For real.
before we go, who you want to get shouts out to? Who you want to holler at?
Man,
Moms,
I
kids,
miss my mom every day.
Angie,
She go right
Angie,
here. Angie right here. You see her? Yes, sir.
You
She
want
right
to
here.
shout out.
And shout out to
Shout out to my
G.O.D.
sisters and brothers. You know, we here. We ain't going nowhere.
And don't forget G.O.D.
Oh yeah. Let me just say this to you.
Don't forget G.O.D.
Let me just say this to you. We can get on that topic too, my nigga. But I'm gonna tell you one thing for certain, two things for sure. I don't believe in Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own belief. You know what my belief is? My belief is looking at me right now. It's looking at you too. Okay? That's my belief. You see that moon out there?
Yes, sir.
That's the God. That motherfucker been here before me. He was here.
So that's still
it's
G.O.D.
gonna be. It's gonna be here in the sun God too.
That's still
That's
G.O.D.
another topic to talk about.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about what sees us and what we see. I ain't seen Jesus.
Okay.
We ain't seen Muhammad, Moses. I ain't seen none of them rated in the book, right? But I watch it every day and it watches me.
Amen.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's my higher power.
Amen.
I ain't got nothing against none of everybody else because at the end of the day, you got popes, you got these motherfuckers. I just was watching that shit on Vice. Motherfucking popes. Them motherfuckers is deadly, boy.
But you know they
and they don't go to jail.
But because they're sovereign and the Vatican is a sovereign property, so
right, and that don't make that
they can't do nothing to them. They can't do nothing to them.
That ain't right.
But
you're human, my nigga.
No, you gotta do your history.
I know.
Do your history when it comes. I have a.
But I look at it like from my perspective and what I believe in. We all human.
But
what you seeing is like what you doing is like you're fucking up somebody's life.
Yeah, but they
got this boy sucking penises.
They understand that that's part of their religion.
That's
always been. That's
why I look at religion like this. That's why I say I believe in the sun god and the moon god. And I really don't tell a lot of people my religion, but I'm letting it be out there because people need to understand that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, the God ain't telling you to go fuck on a little boy.
No.
No.
Ain't no upper power is telling us to do wrong.
No.
Because before we do wrong, we know we can do right or we can walk away as a man, a child, a human being. So ain't no way in hell, ain't nobody coming in my head saying, Dwayne, go fuck this little boy. Or go fuck with them little girls. Or go fuck with the... No. That's your own self-demonic ass conscience.
And that's what you have.
That's your own... Hear what I'm telling you. Your own self-demonic conscience.
I agree.
We all have a conscience, my nigga.
I agree.
I didn't shot people. I ain't proud of it. I didn't been shot at. But that was on my conscience and I did it at that time. I could have said, nah. I could have laid back and said, no, I ain't gonna do that. But I was trying to make a point or probably prove something at the time that it was going on. But it was my conscience could have been like, nah, what if somebody died or what if somebody, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
grew up,
you know what I'm saying?
Grew up too.
People ain't thinking about that. That's why I say I understand the laws and shit that come with, but that's why I look at a lot of religions as gangs. I'm a Crip. It is what it is. It's cripping with me. I'm from Shotgun Crip, 132nd. And I ain't proud of it. My mom used to say it to me, you proud? No, I ain't proud. It's just where I'm from and what I represent. You understand what I'm saying? Just like they represent the motherfucking Christians, Jehovah's, everything else that comes with religion. You know what I'm saying? I just say how I feel. It ain't no disrespect to the Muslim, none of that. My brother Muslim, I respect it. But at the end of the day, I believe my belief.
And that's as long as you believe in something.
Yeah. It's a higher power. Motherfucker be looking at me crazy like, you believe in the sun. Nigga, the sun always got me shining. Nigga, look at me now, nigga. That's the sun, nigga. Something I believe in. Let's look at what was before all these religions that y'all was talking about. That y'all done brought up.
All this shit was here first.
Yeah. The sun been doing this with the moon. With the rest of the motherfucking planets. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, I feel you. We got it.
Ain't no
who do you believe in?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
But
You gotta believe in something.
Well, you gotta believe something. You're gonna fall for everything. He said that before.
That's like they fall them little boys falling on the Pope's dick. How that work?
That's how they get down.
Bullshit.
That's how that works.
That's
how
that bullshit.
You got to go back to Pope. All that.
That's that bullshit.
Yeah, no, they got a book though. We can clear it up. We can let it go. I know you gotta go, but they got a book though where, man, look at Vice, man. And man, they got a book where when they do something bogus, they make it like a little sentence for him, like, oh, he's on whoop-de-woo for something. It's like, no, he need to be in jail.
Yeah, he did. Yup.
You need to feel the rest of the no, you need to be feeling the rest of the show.
I'm telling you.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
I just feel like
they just write in the book and
I
say.
don't got nothing against I believe that they have a strong, understanding. Don't get me wrong. I do what they believe.
But that's not punishment enough.
Yeah.
That's not punishment enough.
That ain't, because it's just like, let one of us go do that.
Yeah, exactly. You go back to what you were saying about the whole
I just keep that shit even and free. It's a free world.
Those are the people that need to be in jail. Come on, man. Those are the people that y'all need to be locking up and oppressing.
Man,
the sex
offenders. Their
offenders.
name, man. The people that made the Percocet. Them bitches is rich.
Yeah, super rich. Filthy rich.
Them bitches ain't never going to jail.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
And they fucked up a lot of different rights. Man, it's certain shit that people don't know. You gotta go look at that shit. It made me want to be a politician sometimes, but like I smoke too much weed, I get mad at y'all. I had y'all fucked all the way.
Hey,
I had you fucked up.
Did y'all know Snoop Dogg went to the White House when President Obama was the president, and they asked Snoop Dogg a question. He was on the talk show, and they asked him, "Where's the craziest place you ever smoked weed at?" He said, "At the White House." He said, "How did it happen? What happened?" He said, "Well, I was at the White House, and I had to use the bathroom, and I went in this bathroom, and I used the bathroom, and he said, I wanted to smoke, and I lit a match just to see if any alarms was gonna go off or anything like that." He said, I lit a piece of toilet paper. He said, I lit a piece of toilet paper on fire to see if any alarms or anything go off. He said, they didn't go off. He said, so he lit his blunt. He's smoking fast. He said, somebody knocked on the door. He said, hold on, I'm coming out. But that was the craziest place he ever smoked weed at. You made me think of that just now. Somebody just told me that the other day.
It's all good.
That was the fucking craziest thing that ever happened.
All right, people just need to get it together. Though,
it's just all good. I mean, like I said, I want to appreciate my bro coming out here talking to us. Hopefully we get him back to break down. I want to explore this conversation a little bit further.
Talk about black businesses next time.
That was my next. I wanted you to talk to us how you. Next time you come back, I want you to explain to us how you went about setting up your shop, because you got a distinct. I know that isn't that your mom's name?
Yeah, that's my mom.
So I know you, and like that the branding. And why did you select certain foods?
Right.
How did you get your menu established?
Yeah,
because there's gonna be a lot of people out there wanting to understand. They might be thinking about getting a restaurant started.
Well, you can go to the website and it's like a little documentary.
Shout it out.
It's a documentary.
Yeah,
I'll put it up. I'll go there and I'll put it up. I'll put it up at the bottom.
You can read it. It'll tell you the history and how me and my sister started and how we started, and you know what I mean, and how we moving forward in life.
Yes, sir.
Just she's been an entrepreneur. This is my little sister. See, that's one thing for certain things for sure. I'm always going to pay homage to my little sister. She got me here. It wasn't I just woke up, Bloc woke up. I was already doing my thing, but at the end of the day, she put me in a position, in a place where, you know what I mean, I need to be. And I took that shit and I ran with it.
Behind every black man, or right next to every black man, is a black woman. No matter how history plays itself out, or whether they want to put it out or not, every strong black male.
And it's my little sister. And I honor that shit. Some motherfuckers be.
It was all me.
Mad.
It was all me.
Not even saying it be all me. They look at it because that's their little sister. I look at it like shit. That's my sister, my nigga.
How much younger than you is she?
Well, I'm 39. She's 33 or something. She's 6
doing
years.
it.
She's 6 years younger than me.
It.
And it's like that's my nigga. Like I don't give a fuck.
33.
But she'll remind me too. Like, hey, nigga, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. Cause you the one giving me the money to get gas and to get shit, and I ain't asked nobody but my brother. So it's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I ain't never look at it like that.
That's
You know what I mean?
family.
I look at it like me being in the streets.
That's family.
That's my little sister. I'm gonna give her whatever. If I gotta give her the jacket off my back, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give it to her. I love her to death. Even when I'm mad at her, I love her ass.
Yeah, that's love.
That's my
That's what
sister.
love is.
She know I be hot at her, but it's just like
that's
at the end of the day, that's my little sister. I'd kill a motherfucker about that. And it ain't go to your own kid. Not even saying about this shit that we said earlier about the bid. That's the bit I do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the bit I'm gonna lay down for.
That's how I feel too with my daughter.
Yeah, my daughter too.
Motherfucker, like, listen, yo. I'll tell you in a minute.
Count me fucking in.
Listen,
nigga.
she called me one time, said some shit going down. Listen, before she hang up the phone, I'm there. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
Count me the fuck in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. I look at it like I got my daughter, and she's like the most. You starting to struck up. Okay. She's the most, like what I said. When we was looking at having children. I wanted a boy.
Right.
When I got my son, I was done.
Right.
My wife was like, I want to have a girl.
Right.
Girl? What you want a girl for?
I look
got a son. We got a son.
Right.
So we had my daughter, and that's every man should have a daughter. Cause that's your soft side.
I got 3.
That's your soft. That's your
3?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
How many boys you got?
3.
3 boys, 3 girls.
Yeah, that's good. You good.
You live in a dream 3 times.
Yeah.
6 times.
Yeah. That's good, man. I mean, shit.
My niggas there. I believe my kids, like, with the way I raised them and the way I be going, I don't hide nothing from them. Like, my mom never hid nothing from me.
Right.
She ain't hide. She got high. She ain't hide none of that shit.
Keep it real.
It was just like, you know, that's what was going on. Like I said, we were probably in our environment. That's what was going on at the time. I don't hide nothing. I had my guns out, all that. Ain't no game, ain't no video game. That's something that hurt somebody.
Yeah, hurt somebody.
And we practice this shit in my household. You know what I mean, with my kids. So ain't no you just picking it up or your friends see it or nah, nigga. This ain't that. You don't even go in there. This sacred, nigga. It's a secret society, like Jay-Z said. All we got is trust in this bitch. You hear me? For real, you ain't got that with your kids. You gotta have, that's the difference. It's all these games and Santa Claus shit and all this other bullshit. Yeah. You gotta make sure your kids, you know the funniest thing when I had my kids, I never talked to my kids in no baby talk. Never did that. Google blah, blah, blah. Right. I always talked to them like they was firm.
Grown. Yeah, they're grown. Like they direct. Yeah.
Direct. Yeah, you gotta be direct.
Yeah, just I never, and like I said, I always had a relationship with them. Always knew, but I grew up in a family like this. Like when I was on the block doing my thing, my mom knew what I was doing. My dad knew what I was doing. They didn't sanction what I did, but I never heard. But we was always a family like that.
Right.
I never even thought about like I come up here, it's totally different. Like they doing the girls. You come to their house, they you can't. Because my dad, what the fuck is this shit? Right. It's like never lived in houses like that. I'm from the hood. Motherfuckers getting that.
It's a product of your environment.
Yeah, we doing what we doing.
People don't get that. People don't. We was a part of our environment. We just grew up out of the things. See, one thing for certain, 2 things for sure. To end it with a great ending, we all grow out of everything that we're doing. If you're not growing out of what you're doing, then you're not doing nothing.
Exactly.
And that's it. He just said it. The man.
Heard what he said. If you're not growing out of what you're doing, you're not doing nothing.
That's a wrap.
Let's talk about it.
Oh man.
I got something to say.
Yeah, tell him I sent you. Like, dude from Angelea Soul Food sent me the one. He go like, oh, okay. Get your thing. You're gonna charge like $80 to get your certificate. You can go too, bro. He's still one of our older homies. He got his shit, fool. I ain't want to put him on there like that, but he got his shit out of the feds. Drugs.
He just got out?
Probably like some years ago, but he got his shit though. It's a Second Amendment right, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody has a right. Even when
it's
they
in
take
your
it away.
Bill of Rights.
Yes, even when you take it, they can take it away, but you can get it back. Everything that can get took away can get fought to get brought back.
Yeah.
Anything.
I'm waiting. I get off of paper and I just got all my rights restored.
I got my paper in the mail.
Yeah, you got all your rights restored. That's why you can do it. I just gotta wait because I'm still on P-roll. So once I get off of that, all my rights come back, and I'm gonna try for it. I'm getting my shit. One of the reasons I have an issue with this country is they try to take your gun rights away and all types of rights.
For nothing.
Yeah.
And then what's so crazy? If you look on your thing, you can go out of the country with your gun license in a whole other country. I could be in Aruba, Jamaica, all that, as long as I got my gun license. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Motherfucker, nigga, I've been through some shit this beginning of this month, nigga. I got raided on the 2nd of December, nigga. Came to my motherfucking house. I'm mad at them. Motherfucker, they ain't find shit, but it's just the principle. You came to my shit. Then they took my guns, and I go get them back. You want to get my
You went and got them back?
Who came?
You went and got them back?
Southwest Metro Drug Task Force, nigga.
And you went and got the guns back?
Yeah. Talking about he came to my doorknob and swiped my doorknob, and it was swipe my doorknob, and it was swipe my doorknob, and it was swipe my doorknob, and it was cocaine residue. I said, well, how did you get the impression?
What the fuck?
What made you come to my doorknob and swipe it?
Man, my nigga, I'm still lost on that. And then y'all came here and y'all made your whole squad, your whole unit look stupid because y'all brought 2 dogs in my crib, my son here. It was crazy, my nigga. On my mama, nigga. They come in there. I got it on tape.
What the fuck made you come to my house and swipe my
Nigga,
doorknob?
that's right.
What part of town you stay in?
He stay about me.
I told it to my
Where you
homeboy.
stay?
Brooklyn Park.
Nigga. I told it to my
I
homeboy.
don't.
Yeah.
I said to my homeboy, he tell me, my nigga Minutes tell me, man, they did the same shit to me. I said, what the fuck? He said, that's some bullshit, cuz that's how they try to get you. I swear to God. He said, they swiped my doorknob on my car and said it was coke on it. He said my car was sitting in the Audi parking lot for some weeks, but anybody could have, you know what I'm saying? Any access. That's what my lawyer said. He like, what? Huh?
That make no sense.
He like, swipe your doorknob. Nah, man, you gotta, he said, when they swipe, they do any kind of search warrant, they supposed to give it to you. I said, why you ain't give me this one? You gonna give me this one after you give me another one.
And that's what happened in my case.
I promise you, bro.
When
They
they
been doing
came and
dirty.
raided my house in Minneapolis,
They
and I
do
got caught
dirty.
with 269 pounds of weed, I asked them for the search warrant. I was finna beat the case because the search warrant.
You
Because
can.
I asked them for it. They said, oh, you gonna see it? I never even seen the search warrant. But you know what got me booked? He forced me into a plea bargain because they said, okay,
This
you're gonna beat us. You're gonna beat us.
I know him. He got,
But we got his friend.
His buddy. What's his buddy name you with? Light skinned nigga, man. Butter.
Yeah.
I know them guys.
I'm still friends with him.
No.
I'm not mad at him.
No.
You got that. You fucked me up. But this what booked me because when he was in the raid with me, and it was another girl in the raid with me.
Katie.
You only got booked?
Huh?
And you only got booked?
I'm the only one that got booked. But look,
That wasn't supposed to go down like
they
that.
put all 3 of us in the police car together. And I'm in the middle. She's on this side, he's on this side. I said, don't worry about nothing, y'all. I got money to get us all out of this. I got money for lawyers. I got money for bail. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I said, when you get down to the police station, don't say nothing.
Right.
Tell them you want to talk to a lawyer. That's it. That's all you say. She stuck to the script. This nigga, he went down there and said, I know Ron to have large quantities of marijuana all the time. And he fronts it to me by the pound.
Yeah, that's the truth. I was there.
That's telling.
I was there.
Yeah, he said that. He said that.
That's
I got it in black and white.
Yeah.
I got it in black and white. I got it. I'm not just telling you this. I got it in black and white.
That's telling.
He said that.
I came to the house that day.
He said that.
That's telling.
And that's what forced me into taking a plea bargain because this is what they said. Okay, your lawyer got us beat on the search warrant.
But he got his statement.
Yeah,
He got his statement based on what he said. We're gonna charge you with the amount of weed that you've been fronting him all the years you've been fronting it to him.
So he got you the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say, you know what? I tapped out and said, you know, I take the 269.
And he be acting like he's just doing it big still. Like I got weed, woo. He be showing me violence, be showing me garbage.
What's said here, don't leave here.
No, I believe you.
If I had it right now, I'll show you right now.
I believe you because it just be certain shit that how niggas be looking when I be seeing.
300, 400, 500 pounds of weed in the house. And I give you the keys to the house.
Don't get me wrong, he give you that vibe, be cool like that. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, no, for real. He give you that good ass vibe. Like,
he's a good person, but he's not a street person.
Yeah, he like mama.
He not a street dude. He ain't
never been. I don't know why he never been.
He not a street dude.
He never been. Ever since I met him.
I knew that. I knew he wasn't a street dude when he the weed. I was just he's just brain. Let me see. I was like, nigga, who you think I am, nigga? Mm-hmm. Bro, they do little weird shit. The police do weird shit, bro.
When was this? When did they come through?
He said he came to my house.
No, I'm saying when did this happen? Since this recently?
He said December.
December 2nd.
December 2nd. The fuck out of here.
That's fucking crazy. How the fuck do they get to his doorknob?
Nigga, this how I knew that. This how I know.
How the fuck do they get to his doorknob?
I got a camera at my front door. I told him, I said, I ain't see you at my door. He like, oh, I left when you had after your housekeeper left. I'm like, I still didn't see you, my nigga. You're lying.
Yeah, he is lying.
You're lying. I didn't see you on my camera. I have a camera. You did some bogus shit. I know what went on. I rode through somewhere I shouldn't have rode through. Somebody owed me some money, and I rode through there. But because he said this to me, like, I ain't know where you lived at because I had changed my license plate.
But what matters is how the fuck did they get to your door now?
Nigga, this I know.
Why?
I know it's a
Why?
bogus. They did this. He got my license plate.
Yeah.
They found out where I lived at. That's all.
And so forget what he just said. They have a narrative.
Exactly.
That's gonna go through on court.
Exactly.
Because if they get challenged on it, they could always say, "I
seen
swiped
this
this.
drug.
I swiped this car. His doorknob.
Yeah.
Okay, but
That's a narrative.
But how do you get to my doorknob?
He
Do you
gets
swipe every doorknob?
No, Ron. If you
How do you get to my doorknob?
If you come over to my house, he sees you at my house. He wants to know what the fuck to go on because he already knows something going on with me. He runs your plate. Figure out what
It doesn't matter. How do you get to my doorknob? Why
Because
he swipe my
He's
doorknob?
being nosy. I look at it like this. Like my neighbor said, it was against the law what he did, if he did do it.
You
because
damn right.
for one, whenever you search or do a search, my neighbor's like a lawyer dude. Whenever you have a search warrant, you supposed to leave that search warrant on your desk.
But when they came to my
on your
house,
thing, they ain't leave nothing. You ain't do nothing. Another thing, the reason that you didn't do it because you seen that the home that you were looking for me is owned by me.
Right.
So anytime a tenant is somewhere, they gotta let the landlord know we finna raid this crib.
Yeah.
They ain't even know I was at home. Y'all say you doing your work hard. I was at work the whole time. I pull up at home and y'all going crazy and doing all. I'm like, okay, come on, let's do this.
I'm stupefied because in the police report it says we swiped your doorknob and
on my mama.
And it's cocaine.
On my mama.
On the doorknob.
Yes.
Okay. With that being said, do you swipe every doorknob?
That's what my lawyer said. My lawyer said this.
In this fucking neighborhood?
No, my lawyer said this. He said,
just
no,
go around
this
swiping doorknobs?
is what he told him. He said, you know you fucked up at, right? This is my lawyer telling me, you know you fucked up at. He's like, what do you mean I fucked up? He said, it's a little fact. You said you swiped his doorknob. What did he say? He said, you swiped his doorknob and you didn't leave a search warrant for one.
Right.
And then another thing, you swiped his doorknob after you said you watched a cleaning woman walk in there. Who's to say she just had a party last night?
Exactly.
Who's to say she just didn't do something before she just got done cleaning this last house?
Right.
They just bogus.
Right.
He said, you just
watched
said
the cleaning lady go in there.
You watched this
She
cleaning
touched
lady.
the doorknob last.
He said, how you know he was this cleaning lady? Oh, because of the stuff, because she bring all her stuff with her. Like she bring her vacuum, all the little spray bottles, all that. She have her little kit with her. How you know that? And then at that, first thing is first. I see her on the camera.
That's how
she do this. The first thing she do when she come to my crib, lights on my doorknobs, lights on my handles, on my mother's grave, fucking
Bloc.
remote controls, all that shit, bro.
Bloc, can we talk about that on the next episode?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can we talk about that again?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Because that's some bullshit right there.
Yeah, they do that.
They do
that.
I wish I know about that. We would have talked about that
They do
tonight.
that. It's just that people be looking at me like, you don't use how to wear how you. I told them one thing I said before you leave. Tell your informant they gotta go to jail now. They gotta go to jail. You ain't buy no drugs in my house. Ain't no drugs in here. None of that. He got so mad he took all my guns.
And you ain't got them back.
Yeah, right, nigga.
That's what I want to talk about.
That's the thing.
I want to talk
It's
about
a
the
law.
swiping
If
the
ain't
door.
nobody go get, if you ain't being if you're not being apprehended for any criminal activities and all that, you wasn't supposed to leave that man's house with his guns. If that man wasn't going to jail, them guns wasn't supposed to leave his house. That's his right.
They just feel like they
if they went out to
feel
cool
like
rap,
they personally feel like they could do whatever the fuck
they want to do. Exactly. They gave me a runaround. I just got my shit. They gave me the runaround for about a week or so.
They feel like
on my mama, nigga. They gave me the runaround, nigga. Constantly.
If
on my administration,
if that same situation happened in Coon Rapids, and it was the white people, they would have never took the guns. The guns would be sitting right here in the gun cabinet, right here.
It's not gonna
and they all gonna stay right there.
They're not gonna use that same bullshit. They think we stupid. They're gonna be like, oh, we swipe your doorknob. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, on my mama, nigga.
Yeah, who does that? That's gonna flop.
It's on the.
What is your motive to swipe a doorknob anyway?
What blew me is this here. What blew me is you swipe the doorknob. You talking about. I say now, where's the evidence? Where's the seal at? Because you know every warrant has a seal with the little circle on it. It ain't none of that on there, bro.
If it's not a murder scene, have you ever heard a police officer swiping a doorknob?
Exactly.
If it's not a murder scene,
outside,
have you ever heard outside of a murder scene?
When I come back on my kids, I bring the paperwork that you see. They took my little guns. I had a blunt of weed. He said, "You can't have it in your house. This is my house. And you can't." I said, "You can't have this." I said, "You can't have this in your car or operating machines when you own a gun license. When you come in your home is your sacred place.
Right. It's in your Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
Your home is your home.
Yeah, it's my home. I'm not bringing nobody in, or I'm not inviting people in here, and they're calling you, telling you he's inviting us in, trying to give us drugs. No, I'm going home after work, hitting my little weed for my little stress, going to sleep.
And
I'm not sitting up watching Marilyn Manson.
I bet you they check to see if you had a medical permit.
What fucked me up is this. I got
something to say.
Don't fuck with me. She's a star.